Mvtv.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Mvtv.
Nice goggles.
Thanks, man.
Coach Curtis will be holding an information meeting for girls that are interested in women's wrestling. The meeting will take place today in the small gym during Eagle Time. Please come by if you would like to learn more.
Apple nominations are now being accepted. Nominate a teacher, administrator, or staff member for the 2023 Apple Awards.
The Apple Awards is the Douglas County School District's awards ceremony recognizing teachers and support staff for their hard work and dedication.
Students, parents, and the entire community are encouraged to submit nominations. Nominations will only be accepted until 5 p.m. on December 1st. To submit a nomination, please visit the Apple Awards nomination link at mvhs.dcsdk12.org.
In celebration of the Apple Awards nominations, here's a highlight of none other than Mr. Larson.
David Larson, teacher for home and apartment repair and agriculture business. So an interesting aspect of modern education is that we've made a huge shift towards technology. And while I understand that is definitely a field that students and everybody needs to know about and know how to navigate, I think what we've lost is some of the opportunities for practical hands-on learning and skills that I think are very, very important. If you or your family has asked for an estimate on any type of car repair or house repair recently, you know that a lot of these tradesmen are making $50, $70, $100 an hour or more doing their craft. So I wanted to bring in a class. I think home repair now is about 3 years in the making. It might be starting our 4th year. And then agriculture, we're starting our 7th year. And basically I try to subscribe to about 20% of instruction, kind of how to do stuff, and about 80% doing. Hands-on practical skills are really essential to maintain and develop in kids these days. My father was not very handy at repairing stuff, so when something broke, I was often the one that I would end up fixing it. So I learned a lot of skills that way, and then I worked my way through college doing construction and handyman work, so that paid for my college tuition as well.
Our own unified team has been working hard and having fun playing kickball. Let's check out some of the highlights.
Now, let's check in with Sports Broadcasting for an update on fall sports.
Thank you, Davin. We're nearing the end of the fall sports season now, and there's a lot of big games coming up, so let's start with football.
The Golden Eagles football team returns home this week for a huge showdown against Castleview. You can catch the game on Vista Now and YouTube this Friday afternoon at 4 p.m.
Absolutely. I'll be on the call with that one with Max and Tagliata. Both teams are 6-1, but the Golden Eagles are on top of the league at 2-0. In the Max Preps rankings, the Golden Eagles are ranked 6th in 5A, and the SaberCats are ranked 12th. Mountain Vista's offense has been brilliant this season, averaging 44 points a game, with quarterback Austin Majeski leading the state with 2,100 passing yards and 24 touchdowns so far this season. Castleview counters with an outstanding defense, only giving up 59 points all season, an average of 8.4 points per game.
With the Golden Eagles having legitimate aspirations of making the Final Four for the first time in program history, the showdown with the SaberCats is a significant barometer for the team's hopes. Tune in on Friday at 4 p.m. on YouTube and on Vista Now to watch our live broadcast of the game.
Yeah, thank you, Anthony. Next up is softball. The squad is 15-8 and headed to Thornton this weekend to face number 20 Ralston Valley in the regionals. Also featuring number 4 Horizon and number 29 Highlands Ranch.
Senior Audrey Reimers is looking to lead her team to the state tournament on October 20th with her .418 batting average and amazing 8 stolen bases on the year.
Absolutely, just bullying opponents on the base path. Also gearing up for the playoffs is our boys soccer team, currently sitting at 6-4-3. The boys have just 2 games left before the postseason. This team is obviously super young, featuring mostly sophomores and freshmen, and we're all excited to see how they progress in the playoffs. Stay tuned to Vista Now as we follow the boys into the playoffs starting on October 25th.
What about volleyball?
Well, Anthony, I do have to say one thing about the volleyball team. They have been fun to watch this season, just absolutely dominating. We're ranked third with a 14-2 record, only losing to the first and second seed teams in the entire state. We did just dominate number 4 Rock Canyon a couple weeks ago and are led by junior Bridget Malone, who has 190 kills, Kayla Dondero with 22 serving aces and 269 assists, and freshman Brynlee Ward is leading the team with 48 blocks.
Well, it certainly helps when you're 6'1", doesn't it, Jonah?
It definitely does. Unfortunately, you don't know what that feels like. We'll be following the volleyball team throughout the playoffs right here on Vista Now and YouTube.
To see what games we're going to be broadcasting in the future, you can always visit Vista Now and click on the banner at the top of the site, or go to youtube.com/Vista_now. You can also follow us on Twitter and Instagram to see what the next broadcasts are going to be.
Well, Anthony, I don't know if anyone uses Twitter anymore, but our next broadcast is tomorrow at 4 p.m. when the football team hosts Castleview.
This is going to be an amazing game, one of the best all season. I'm super excited for this game.
Absolutely. High-powered offense meets high-powered defense. But in other sports news, the girls' cross-country team is currently ranked number 6 in the entire country.
Wow, that's really amazing, isn't it?
Absolutely. Mountain Vista's always had a really dang good cross-country program. And in fact, they're going to be going to state in October on the 28th at the Norris Penrose Center in Colorado Springs. Let's go Vista Nation.
The 5-time state champion boys will be looking to bring another trophy home as well. Again, the state tournament is on October 28th. Run fast and free, boys.
Brilliant message there, Anthony. The girls' field hockey team is still in contention for the playoffs, sitting in 11th out of 12th, but have 2 very challenging games this week. They play tonight at Denver at 4 p.m., so head out to Cherry Hills Village to root the ladies on.
And finally, congratulations to the boys' tennis and the boys' golf team, whose seasons have concluded. Way to represent, boys. Great seasons.
Absolutely. They represent exactly what it means to be a Vista Golden Eagle. I'm Jonah Cullen.
And I'm Anthony Mitchell.
This was Mvtv Sports.
Sports.
We'll see you later.
Yeah! Woo! Boom! Cut that.
Finally.
Trunk or Treat Street is Friday, October 25th. If you're interested in volunteering for the event for some community service hours, see Mrs. Luckman in Upper 503. Let's go out to the field and check in with Kyle Cox with what students are doing for fall break.
What is your name?
Trace.
Bryce Callio.
Charles and
What are you doing for fall break this year?
I'm going to Oregon to visit my brother.
I'm gonna be playing lacrosse and Fortnite. I'll be just hanging out.
And what are you doing for break, Charles?
I have a soccer game and I might go see family in Arizona.
What is your name?
Ella.
Alex Griffin.
Jack.
What are you doing for fall break this year?
I'm just gonna hang out with friends.
Alex, what are you doing for fall break this year?
No, I'm going to Europe and trapping. Pretty much nothing else to say.
All right, Jack, what are you doing for fall break this year?
I'm going to Steamboat with my family.
What are your names?
I'm Grace. I'm Tessa.
What is your name?
I'm Bridget Malone.
Gotcha. And what are you guys doing for fall break?
I'm going to Telluride and then going to the Avs game. I'm going to Florida.
All right, and what are you doing for fall break this year?
I'm going to Scottsdale with some of my friends.
That's all for this week, Golden Eagles.
Have a great rest of your day
And enjoy fall break.